In the east we have the Coalhouse, and ahead of us in the west the Ewa home to the highest point on the island, Mount Kalaeloa, rising 4,025 feet. Here we house about 80% of our state population, roughly 1 million, giving this island the nickname of the gathering place. Those of you seated on the right-hand side of the aircraft, in just a few moments you'll see the business industrial districts of Downtown Honolulu. You might be able to spot a crater with a rectangular building closer to us under the aircraft. That crater is Humu, commonly known to us as Punch Bowl. Humu translates to the Hill of Sacrifice and is home to the National Memorial Cemetery of the Pacific. That rectangular building with the sloping roof line and all the tops surrounded by water with a volcanic rock face is our state capitol building, built to symbolize the volcanoes that make up our islands. Both sides of the capitol building have 8 major pillars resembling the 8 major islands of our state. Honolulu, meaning peaceful or sheltered bay, has been our capital here since 1845. Prior to this, it was located in the whaling village of Lahaina on the island of Inouye. You might be able to see fronting that, or if you go to downtown Honolulu, the Iolani Palace. Iolani, meaning heavenly hawk, was built in the direction of King David Kalaeloa and home to our last ruling monarch, Kalaeloa, first in our nation to have electricity and plumbing even before the White House. Going back to the left-hand side of the aircraft, you might be able to spot a crater with a long strip of white sandy beach next to it. That crater is Mount Leahi, commonly known to you as Diamond Head, Hawaii's most photographed and famed landmark. Diamond Head got its nickname when early European sailors found calcite crystals in its slopes and thought them to be diamonds. The crystals, however, were the green olivine crystals that make up the green sand beaches throughout our state. Its Hawaiian name, Leahi, refers to the brow of the ahi fish, or yellowfin tuna, as viewed from the side. And of course, that means the long strip of white sandy beach next to it is the famous coastline of Waikiki, translated to spouting fresh water, as it used to be a thriving marshland with many freshwater springs. Now, should the cloud cover permit on the right-hand side of the aircraft, or if you decide to take a drive to the northern coast of Oahu, you'll start off by seeing the body of water going inland on Oahu's southern shore. That would be Pearl Harbor. You might be able to spot an island to the right of Pearl Harbor with a white rectangular structure to the right of that. That is Ford Island, and the white rectangular structure is the USS Arizona Memorial. Near it, you might be able to spot her sister ship, the USS Battleship Missouri. Continue your journey inland. One of the first towns you come upon is Mililani. The many heavens. It's the geological center point of our island. Beyond that sits Wahiawa, translating to the place of sound, as in ancient times one could hear the sounds of the ocean from that very spot before all the building pollution. Outside of Wahiawa sits Kalaeloa, a place sacred in Hawaiian culture, reserved for the birthing of the high priests and high chiefs. And of course, after that, you reach our northern coastline, Oahu's North Shore, famous for its surfing spots and surfing competitions. As with any time you visit our oceans, please be mindful of your surroundings. General rule, never turn your back to the ocean. This is for your safety. As we land, you might be able to spot a runway over the water. That is the Daniel K. Inouye International Airport's reef runway, one of 2 of its kind in the entire world, the other located in Providence, Tahiti. Also serviced by Hawaiian Air. Our reef runway here was once used as an alternate landing site for NASA's Space Shuttle program. That's all I have for you now. We're going to go ahead and make this turn here. As we reach the western portion of the island, at that time, those of you on the left should be able to see some of these mentioned landmarks in reverse order, starting with the Inouye mountain range. Before we touch down, go ahead and double check your seatbelt securely fastened, tray tables closed and latched, carry-ons properly stowed, seats in their upright position, and continue to refrain from using your cell phones to on the ground unless you know you can use them. As we mentioned, some certain cellular networks interfere with our communication and navigation. If you're seated next to the windows, if you do not have your window shades up, we do need those up at this time for safety reasons. And guests seated in our first class cabin, make sure your food deliveries are stored as well. If you're traveling with little ones, make sure your little ones are secure as well for landing. Mahalo, and we'll see you on the ground shortly. Aloha mai kako I ka hua mokalena Hawaiian no Daniel ke Inouye ma Honolulu I ka mokapuni o Oahu I Hawaii ne I wakalua kumakahi mino ke hala I ka mola umi kumalua I ka uina la. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Daniel K. Inouye International Airport here in Honolulu on the island of Oahu in Hawaii ne. Current local time is 21 minutes past the 12th hour of the noon, otherwise known as 12:21 p.m. 12:21 p.m. if you'd like to adjust your watches. We'll be taxiing for the next few moments for your continued comfort and safety. Please remain seated. Once again, please remain seated in the back of the aircraft there until our aircraft comes to a complete and final stop at the gate and captain turns off the fasten seatbelt signs. As you leave us today, check about your area for any carried items you may have brought on board with you. Use caution when opening the overhead bins as items may shift during the flight and may fall out when the compartment is opened. As you leave us today, watch your step as there tends to be a slight floor level change onto the jet bridge and refrain from smoking till well within the designated smoking area. If continuing on to another flight, check the monitors in the terminal for your next gate assignment. We should be arriving at the Delta Gate, D gates. If you're going to the neighbor islands,